Okay, so welcome to Retech, and today we're going to do something a little bit more fun, a little bit different to what we have been doing, probably a little bit less serious, and it concerns a game for the Commodore Plus 4. You can see it in the background. It's quite a colourful game, but it's something that I haven't really kind of looked into as doing reviews or even videos on games for these machines, but this kind of deserves a little bit of a go, really. This deserves a trial because it's a game which is kind of Mario-esque. It's called Pets Rescue and comes with a very, very well done glossy little manual in Hints and Tips guide, and it also has a genuine 5¼ inch floppy, and it's quite a good quality floppy disk, and the printing on it is very, very good. It's not, you know, rush done, and it's a nice put together package, and you kind of almost think it was, you know, from the era of the Plus 4, but it's not. It's 24 months old. This game was released and you can download it. But if you're downloading it, then be aware that on a 1541 emulated drive or an SD drive, SD to IEC, it doesn't want to play ball. It will run perfectly well straight off the 5¼ inch disc, and it will also work very well under the emulator of the Commodore Plus 4, but it won't run directly from an SD to IEC 1541 drive. It's possibly the way the drive's being emulated, but you know, it's not a bad thing, because if you've ordered the pack with the disc, then I'm guessing you're probably going to be using the floppy disk more. So we're going to have a quick look at this game. We're going to do a review from two fronts. I'm going to look at it myself, and I'm also going to get the opinion of somebody who was probably the age when these games, or this machine with this style of game, was current, to give them, you know, to give you his opinion of the game as well. So let's have a look. Right, today we're going to look at the Commodore Plus 4 and a relatively new game called Pets Rescue, and don't usually do games as such, but it's, you know, it's an interesting twist because there's not a lot out there for the Commodore Plus 4 or the Commodore 16, and this game, Pets Rescue, works on both the 16 and the Plus 4, but the 16 needs to be expanded to 64K. But this one comes on a 5¼ inch floppy disk, and that's what we're going to use today. Okay, so we're going to run Pet Rescue or Pets Rescue off of the 1541, and we're just going to run it now. So let's have a quick look. So immediately it's different. It's quite nice graphics. They put a lot of effort into it, and it's got a quite nice little splash screen, kind of reminiscent of the older games.
Ooh. Pretty cool graphics there are. So this part is pretty colourful. It's like really colourful and really bright colours, like everywhere. It's like a bright colour game, and it looks like really cool. And the graphics are so cool. So let's continue or start game. So my scores, continue, preparing worlds. Okay, so let's see how this game goes. So this is all like bright colored graphics are like really cool. It's like really cool because you get to actually slide. You can see, look, I'm going forward, I let go, wait, let go, and it just slides me. So let's continue. Fight start. So I'm going forward. Oh, I need to collect those money. Money. They're £100 worth. Ooh, it made the jump. Okay. Yeah. Let's fight stay. So I died right there, so I'm gonna try to do that jump again. Do the jump, and I die. So this game's like pretty cool. It's like all colourful. If you can catch, you can see the white birds like all like flying in the sky. Oh, we need to collect the yellow bags. Let's try banging our heads on it. Ew. Got money on it. Yeet. Yeah, yeet. Yeet. Yeah, so this game is really, really fun. Yeah. So I finally made it past. Booty shake, booty shake. Oh yeah. Booty shake, booty shake. Haha, you can't get me. Maybe you can jump on them. Yeah, you can jump on them and hurt them. They're like, oh, I got a checkpoint. Yeah, so this game is a pretty entertaining game, and it's like really colourful. The graphics are really good, and the game, I really like the game because it's fun when you jump because you can jump really high, and if you hold fire, run and jump, it makes you jump really far. So the music is really funny, and the music's really fun, and it just keeps you going because it's really cool music. The music is really calm. The game is really smooth, and the bad things about it is if the edge is that small, you just kind of slip off because of the slips. Sliding graphics, and the other one is the levels are really, really hard. I would play it a lot. It's like a really fun game to play, and it's like an entertaining game that entertains you. It feels pretty good to do it in a 1980s game. 1980s computer. Yeah, and it's really fun using one of these, a 1980s computer, and so that's it.
Okay, so you've seen Marcus's review, and here's mine. Can't fault it. It's of a quality in its way it's put together and executed, which wasn't really seen on the Plus 4 in its heyday, if it did have a heyday. Most of the games for the Plus 4 were based on the 116 or the Commodore 16, because that was the lowest common denominator for the TED series, and that limited the games that this machine could do. But this will run on a Commodore C16 as long as you have a memory expansion. They weren't really available, freely available at the time. You could get them, but they weren't kind of mainstream. But if you have upgraded your Commodore 16, then this will work brilliantly. The other thing is it'll work on the Commodore Plus 4 or Commodore 16 emulators fine. And it will also work on device as well. Although configuring your joystick on device is a little bit hit and miss, really. Gamepad's probably the best way forward for it, but again, still a little bit hit and miss with this version of software. But you know, perseverance, you can get it to work. And the game itself, gameplay is brilliant. It's very, very Mario-esque. It's very fluid. The graphics are good. The sound is good. The music is upbeat. The scrolling is much better than possibly that you would have got on a Commodore 64 in its heyday. It's very, very smooth. There's no reason why this couldn't have been done on a Commodore 64, but it shows off the capabilities of the Plus 4, and it could have been quite a good gaming platform. But we all know Commodore kind of messed up the marketing on this machine, which is a shame. The Commodore 16, if it had the extra memory, would have been a really good gaming platform as well, but I'm guessing they didn't want it encroaching into the Commodore 64 territory. But this is a worthwhile game. It's a worthy game. It's a great addition to your software collection, and it's modern. It's got modern gameplay, modern style graphics to it. You know, you wouldn't really think it was off of an old 8-bit machine. You'd probably thought it was kind of more Amiga, Atari ST end of that spectrum rather than an 8-bit machine. So if you are thinking about a different game for your Commodore, your Plus 4 or 16, try this one out. Go online, search it out. I'll put the link at the bottom, and you'll be very, very pleased with it. I know a lot of people may have already tried it, and a lot of people will probably have it running under emulation. But I really wanted to see what it was going to run like with the original hardware on the original platform, and a drive that a lot of people would have had if they'd gone from a VIC-20 to a Plus 4. And it works really well. It doesn't take long at all to load either. So in that regard, nice package, really well done. And go out, try it. Either download a copy for an emulator, or you know, if you've got the original hardware, give it a go. It's nothing better than getting something running off an old 5¼ inch disc and then basically playing it the way it was written. So that's my quick review of this game. There's a couple more videos which are taking slightly longer to put together, which is why I decided to do a little interlude of a bit of a fun video in between them all, and they'll be coming very, very soon. So I hope you subscribe, and I hope you stick with us, and I'd like to see you again on this channel. So thanks a lot. Thank you.